Holy shit, guys. You have no idea how long I've been wanting to do another freaking PO or DS or Wi-Fi or any type of freaking battle. My DS is MIA at the moment, so yeah. That was a lot of acronyms. Acronyms? Who cares? I have two battles today against Rennie Games and Nooped Man. I believe the first one is, yeah, we'll just go into the Rennie Games one. Hopefully, like, I don't have to go too crazy and shrink it and all that crap. Alright, let's move this. Oh, sick, they added a pause. Yeah, I'm professional. Sorry, guys. Alright, I'm trying to get the team preview and all that crap in there so that you guys can see what's going on. So I brought my Bisharp. I actually made a couple switches to that one team I had. I'm like, dude, first turn I knew he was going to send out a Sand Slash because I don't have a Rapid Spinner, and that sucks, but it's okay because I do have a slow BRO. The reason I spell it and not say it is because I just hate the word BRO. If you can't put together what word that is, I'm sorry. Anyway, I go for the first turn Scald, hoping I get a burn, but something even better happens. I freaking overestimate the crap out of Sand Slash's special bulk or something. So he sends out a Jinx. I'm like, well, I dual resist your stab, so I'm going to go for the Scald, hoping for the burn. And I get it, so that's cool. He nasty plots in my face, and then kills me with an energy ball. This is a +2 Jinx I'm having to deal with. But I'm going to be smart about it right now, because I believe I send out my Bisharp. Now, to a lot of people, this could be bad assuming it has HP fighting, but I know the mind games are going to start, because it's, dude, the Sucker Punch is so obvious, it hurts my brain. I know he's not going to stay in and try to freaking attack me. He goes for sub, I go for swords. Now, this is cool, and I believe it's this turn. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I go for the Sucker Punch again, and I'm like, well, crap. It's whittling down, but the cool news is I go for the Iron Head, knowing that, well, he's going to nasty plot, and then I know this turn at 11% he has to attack, otherwise it's just going to die. So the Sucker Punch is an easy KO on, well, 11% Jinx. Sends out this Raticate, and I'm like, what's going to happen here? I'm like, well, it's probably going to protect, because it probably has the Flame Orb, but it actually T-Waves me. Not sure how viable a set that is, but Raticate's not the fastest thing ever. Goes for Facade, and I show him the low sweep. I'm not really sure as to why he went for Facade, but anyway, sends out the Quagsire. Not much to be said there. Life Orb +2 fucking Sucker Punch takes it out. Right here, I decide not to go for the Sucker Punch because I figured he was going to use Protect, but he actually has Aqua Jet. So that was okay for me to find out at that point in time. Who did I send out? I think I sent out my Virizion. Was it Virizion? Oh, no. I believe right here I send out... Oh, no, I do send out my Virizion. Nice. I'm remembering things. By the way, I love this new replay. It's great. So I go for the workup predicting Protect, but he has Toxic, and I'm like, this person has some really strange freaking sets. So I go straight for the Giga Drain. Bam, that thing dies. Extremely obvious death. Now, right here, I go for the close combat. I'm at +1/+1. Attack and special attack, for those of you who may not know. I am Toxic, but I don't really mind. I mean, I could have gone for Giga Drain here, but I go for the close combat. They're both resisted, and I should have done a calc because I may have actually done more with the Giga Drain, but I doubt it. Anyway, I send in my Golurk, pretty bulky SOB, takes that. That still did a metric fuck ton, good lord. Like, why? Why did that do so much damage, Heracross? You're so powerful. And I don't think that thing was Moxie, like, to top it off. So I end this with a choice banded freaking Golurk using Shadow Punch. So finally, the Pokemon in my YouTube thumbnail gets some freaking use. I'd never used Golurk. I just realized this. Like, the other day. I'm like, why the hell have I not used Golurk? So anyway, that was the one against Rainy Games, I believe. Wait. Yeah, okay. Look at this. What's that? Oh, cool. It's like Showdown. Alright, so this man brought a Chandelure, Umbreon, Sableye, Hitmontop, Zatu, and a Quagsire also. Quagsire, apparently, people are really paranoid about sweepers in UU. I'm not really sure if that's the case or what, but it's cool. I mean, you know, having Unaware is kind of nice in a lot of situations. In any tier, really. I mean, I like Swords Dance Bisharp, and Quagsire would be a pretty decent way to, well, semi-handle it, but not really. Just because if I'm at +2, well, obviously Unaware negates that, but all I'm saying is that I think Bisharp can take Quagsire one-on-one, even though Earthquake is a very powerful move, and it is stab. Why is this taking so long to start? Come on now, let's get going here. Oh, I think it's actually doing like a real replay. Like this guy, I think this is the guy. He took forever to start the battle. I swear I was about to forfeit just because how long it took him to like actually get his pokes out, but the battle wasn't that bad if it'll ever start. So I guess I'll burn some time by asking you all how you've been. And of course, when I ask an intimate question to my subscribers and viewers and people. So I'm an idiot and go straight for the trick. I'm Specs. And he goes for Protect. So I'm like, you son of a bitch. Well, first of all, why do you have Protect? You could have, well, okay, I guess it is in a way better than Sub because he doesn't have to lose 25%. Then he taunts me, and I predicted him to taunt me because it was so freaking obvious. I'm like, dude, you've got priority taunt to stop your freaking stall and blah, blah, blah. So I'm just going to switch out, and I believe right here, I have, like, the biggest asshole Zapdos ever. Well, I mean, not ever. I mean, well, it does have Discharge, and it has Roost on the same set. So I'm kind of going for the paralysis. I do have a couple of slow pokes that like to, you know, hit big, you know, that big damage. So yeah, he protects again. I'm getting really fucking frustrated. So I just switch out again, hoping I can get into Trick, and he Toxics me. Now I would rather have my Rotom Toxic than my freaking Zapdos, because why the hell not? So at this point, I go for the Volt Switch, and I know the switch to Quagsire, it actually, like, pissed me off how obvious this was, but I didn't want to switch on the off chance that this guy goes for another Toxic and poisons my Virizion. I would have been so friggin' bummed if he'd have poisoned it, because I like to keep that thing around, and plus Life Orb and all that shit is just not going to work. So I didn't think he was going to have Protect on this thing, but I find out he does. Now, I believe I'm an idiot here and go for the workup instead of just going for an attack. Oh, no. This is, yeah, okay. Now, I predicted him to Protect again because he's kind of that kind of douche. So then I kill him off with the Giga Drain, and all is well in the Kingdom of Oz. Where is it? No, it is Kingdom, right? Wow, my head is everywhere today. Anyway, sends out a Chandelure. I'm like, well, I kind of wish I had HP Rock right now, but at the same time I don't. It's one of those situations where you wish you had a different move when you don't. Anyway, look at that. Look at that. Live that shit on 1 HP with my quote-unquote Bisharp. So he's -2, and I'm like, he's gotta switch. He's got to. So I go for the Volt Switch right here. And I find out that, yeah, Chandelure's bulk is shit. Takes 70% from that. And then, I unfortunately get Switch Initiative. But at the same time, it's cool because, like I said, he is -2. So, what's he gonna do to my Slowbro? Especially with, I believe, a Scarfed Overheat. No, he's lefty. So what the fuck am I talking about? Wow, I didn't even pay attention to that right now. But even lefties, I mean, what's he going to do to me? Again, that's even less power he's going to have, especially at -4. So basically, I'm gonna try and burn something because he has to switch out. I mean, if he stayed in, now that I think about it, a free switch into a Sableye would have been a pretty decent move, but I don't think he wants to fodder his Chandelure to get it. So I go for the Scald, and God, Sableye sucks as far as taking hits. But I'm just gonna stay in. I have no reason to switch, and I am kind of hoping for a burn on something, because he has a Sableye, which is annoying. He has Umbreon, which is annoying. So I'm kind of hoping to burn it, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, crap, this thing probably has Synchronized, seeing as that's its main ability that people run. So I don't really want to be stuck in here burning myself, although I am a special attacker and I have the slack off. So I fodder off my Rotom right here because I just said screw it. If I can get a free switch into my Bisharp, I can sweep this man's team. Now, I believe I fuck up majorly right here because I thought if I Iron-Headed instead of Swords, I thought the switch out to Sableye to keep me from setting up was so obvious that he would have to switch out to prevent me, even if it's just a safe play. I figured he was going to have to switch out. So it's like, whatever, I'll just Iron-Head. And then, yeah, he switches out and brings in his Shitmontop, and he poops on me. That's why I called it Shitmontop, because he pooped on my Bisharp. So I'm like, well, this sucks, but at the same time, I still have some good pokes for this thing. Why I would send in Golurk, it's pretty simple. His fighting type moves can't hurt me, and he's not really going to have much else to hit me with. Well, or so I thought. So right here, I realize he has nothing to take a Choice Banded Earthquake. But he ends up revealing that he has Bulk Up. But look, even +1 defense Hitmontop. Good God. Golurk's so fucking powerful. And he uses Pursuit. I don't know if he thought I was going to switch out. I was not going to switch out. So right here, I mean, my Golurk kind of put in work, but not really. It killed a Hitmontop. So I stayed in, predicting him to maybe over-predict and sub, because that's the only set I've ever seen with lefties. But he makes a safe play finally, and just goes for the Shadow Ball. Now, what I want to do right here is go for the Discharge. Yeah, that's really what I should do. I'm not going to Heat Wave. You know, I'm going to go for that stab move with that Paralysis. So this guy likes to take his sweet time. Sends in his Umbreon, so I'm like, well, I'm just going to hit that thing with a Discharge. I'm like, God, I hope I don't para. Paralysis is not what I need on my Zapdos. And I go for Discharge and get a crit. I was like, yes. I felt like success baby for a little bit. Like, you have no idea how happy that crit made me in real life. I was just like, I mean, I felt I already had the Battle Wand, but that just further secured it. Because lefties, Chandelure, I'm like 100% positive without calcs, cannot one-hit KO my Zapdos. There's just no friggin' way. Unless it's Modest. But most people don't run Modest lefties that I know of. Do they? Anyway, before I get a little further off track, here comes the Sableye, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go for the Discharge, because why the hell not? And he goes for Toxic, either thinking I would overpredict in the switch, or just kind of an last-ditch effort to kill me off. So all he has now is the Chandelure, and I forgot his 6th poke, and he hasn't sent it out this whole time. Look, Overheat, 52%. Especially defensive Zapdos is a monster. Takes, oh my god, this guy. This guy. He's gonna be that guy right now, by the way. Look at that. Take him down all the friggin' way, and I don't get nothing. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna roost up in your face, because you're not gonna win this. Like, there's no way. I have my HPI Spirazion, and I was like, well, just in case something bad happens, I'm just gonna keep using Discharge, maybe get a Paralysis, and bam, I nail it. So that Paralysis sealed the game right there. So I send out my Slowbro and start going for Scalds. Yes, go for Scald. does a decent amount. I mean, 35% with almost no special attack investment is not bad. But I don't really know Zatu's special bulk all too well. Goes for Psyshock. That, like, finally goes for Psyshock and then forfeits. Not sure why he did that, but, I mean, it's cool. At least, you know, he stopped trying to stall me out. There was no way he was going to. I was slack off. Like, you lose that war. So, before I go anywhere, I named it the New You team. For those of you that play Borderlands, it's even cooler for you, because, you know, well, I mean, shit. Okay, let's see, where's my team? Well, I know this is my team, but, oh, okay, cool. So, I still have my standard, well, my standard Bisharp, and I'll shrink this for you guys, so you can kind of see what the hell's going on. I cannot shrink it anymore, but that's fine, I'll just move it up, and, yes, so there's my version of standard Bisharp, Sword, Sucker Punch, Iron Head, and Low Sweep. Now, I should have something that takes status on this team. I guess my Slowbro and Rotom can take burns, because that's the only thing my Bisharp's worried about. Obviously, it's not affected by poison, because it's free steel type, and yeah. And then I got my Choice Banded Golurk, Drain Punch, Earthquake, Ice Punch, and Shadow Punch. Why I went with the Choice Band? It's just pretty obvious. I'm going to only use this thing to punch holes. I'm not looking for the sweep. You know, you want to send in something stupid, like a wall, I'll Ice Punch it, which is for the Gliders. Got the Shadow Punch for any other ghost types that may be slower than me. I could be running Scarf, but, I mean, I'm not going to take my chances with Chandelure. Got my specs, Rotom and Trick, Willow, Overheat, and Volt Switch, which is good beyond all comprehension. Why Rotom is such a versatile Pokemon, I have no idea. Zapdos, specially defensive, Discharge, Heat Wave, Hidden Power, and Roost. What am I running? HP Ice. Yes. HP Ice is obviously for like Gligar, because I can't really fuck with them otherwise. Got my slow BRO, Scald, Fire Blast, Slack Off, and Side Shock. The only thing that really fucks me up is Steel types. Not with this team. I do have a Fire type, I have my Golurk, I have my Virizion, but Steel types can tend to be annoying and switch in on me every now and again. I mean, the Scald should keep them away, but if they want to, you know, be Grass and Steel, or Bug and Steel, or anything like that. I also use this Slow BRO in OU, if you're wondering why I have Fire Blast. And then I have Setup, Workup, Mixed Virizion, Giga Drain, Workup, Hidden Power Ice, and Close Combat. Because I started using this like forever ago, and then I stopped using it for no reason. I think it's just because Verizion's viability in OU dropped, and then Leo kind of re-exposed how good it was in UU, and this thing does friggin' work when you get one workup. I mean, +1/+1, look at that. I mean, 254 special attack, 242 +1, I think is like... I'm not good at math like that, but you guys can tell what the hell's going on with that. So, yeah, I haven't posted videos in forever, and it felt good to actually get in front of my damn computer and narrate and move my mouse and annoy you guys. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, my 2 battles, like it, hate it, subscribe, and rate it, all that fun shit. I should be posting a lot more here because, like I said, I'm getting my DS back hopefully this Friday. Drop your friend codes below if you watch this and want to battle. If you don't want to battle, just want to trade, you want me to gen you a team, whatever it may be, I'm willing to socialize with the community because I'm kind of like that guy that's all nice to everyone, and then everyone's like, damn, why is that guy so nice? And then they're like, well, he's kind of a douche, but not really. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. I should have a new video up hopefully within the next couple of days, so see ya.